So the first vlog that I actually did, I did it on things that no one tells you about sixth form, if you remember back that far. But today, considering that was 2 years ago, considering that was a while ago, I decided that I'm now qualified to tell you things to actually help you get through sixth form. So there we go. And just in case you get too excited, this ukulele has nothing to do with today's video. It's just here because I've been using it lately. So I finished my A-levels last year, and now I'm a teaching assistant, so I feel like I'm qualified enough to tell you how to survive A-levels. I am not going to give you detailed exam or study plans, so these are just my pointers to kind of help you get through the whole ordeal of sixth form. The first one is to have good paper. Now, me personally, I'm a paper snob, and that means that I only like writing on a certain GSM of paper. I don't actually know what GSM stands for. Okay, Google, what does
You said something. I didn't hear what it was.
I haven't said it yet. Okay, Google, what does GSM stand for?
Global System for Mobile Communications.
No,
Here's
that's...
a summary from Gizmodo. GSM stands for Global System for
No, I don't want that. Okay, Google. Third time lucky. No. Oh. Okay, Google. What does GSM paper stand for?
GSM is an acronym standing for grams per square metre.
Okay, so it's grams per square metre that we finally found out. The heaviest kind of paper you can get before it goes into card is 90 GSM, to my understanding, and that is like my favourite paper ever. I feel like if you have nice paper, you'll enjoy making your notes more, because I know that if I have really crummy paper and it doesn't feel nice to write on it, then I'll try and make less notes during the lesson, because then I don't have to write as much. I've got some really sexy sociology notes that I need to show you. So that's my first point. The second point is always having emergency chocolate. I'm not even kidding. Sometimes there are gonna be days where life sucks. This kind of applies to the whole of life in general as well as A-levels, but particularly in A-levels. Some days inside, you'll be doing this. No, I don't want to go to school. When in reality, you'll just have to be doing this. No! 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 Which is why you need emergency chocolate to control that inner conflict inside of you in lessons when you would rather be somewhere else. For example, I would recommend something like this. It's tasty. Now my third one is post-it notes. Green, orange, and... But the reason I say post-it notes isn't for like putting it on your work, because I always find that they get lost and fall on the floor and end up in the bin usually. But for me, diaries never did it for me because I never looked far enough in advance until it was like the next day, and then I was like, I've got an assignment! So what I did was I got post-it notes just like these, and then I'd write down like English essay, 4,000 words, due in on Friday, and I'd stick it in a line on my wall. I could visually see what I had to do, and the longer the line, the more work I had to do. Which also meant when I'd finished an essay or done an assignment, I could just rip up the post-it note, and that was done. So I'd really recommend doing something that you can visually see what work you need to do and gives you the satisfaction of getting rid of it. That's the end of all the wise words of wisdom you'll hear from me today. I know, it's so sad, go cry in a corner, but unfortunately I cannot sit here talking to a camera all evening because pretty soon my parents will call the psychiatrics in and I need to go to work tomorrow. If you have any questions or any random comments or anything of value or anything of total non-existent value, please feel free to comment. It's still a free world. Have a lovely day!